green fingers looking ice. My day ones had to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Detroit Lions. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
First play of the drive, a first down run. Well, that sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you've got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
Value three, value three. Hold on. Value three. Two.
On first and 10, Goff.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Goff now looking to throw. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Goff on third down. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the
Time to feed Christian Kirk.
If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
And under the Lions,
If he would let me throw the ball.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after it.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
On the move to his left. And that is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Lawrence. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone, and the Lions are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
Finding room at midfield, and he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across.
I had to force that one, so I'm not really surprised.
After the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Here's Goff. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 34 yards to gain that time, another first down. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations. Because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
A gain of 3, second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles. Because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
I need 150 yards with Kurt or 3 touchdowns with him, and I'll get superstar with him.
Keep in mind, if you're thinking of
But I hardly ever throw it to him, so do I really care?
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on third. Goff. Looking for Hockenson, and he's got him. Touchdown, Detroit.
That defense by me was garbage.
Touchdown now on the year. And the Lions use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Play action. It's Lawrence. And that is...
I'm literally passing it as soon as I get the ball, and it just won't let me. That's crazy.
When you're coming off of a loss last week, every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
And take it right at the 35. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught inside the 5.
I put a deep blue in the middle of the field, and that's
When you think of guys
That's
that
crazy.
are built to be big-arm quarterbacks, Jared Goff, he fits that mold, and he showed it off right there.
And I'm telling you, nothing will let him a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
Yeah, that throw traveling an even 64 yards in the air. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. When you're down early, how do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
On second down, Etienne once more. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be second and a couple. So they still get the completion even though the blitz was on. But the blitz got there. Does that stay in the mind of the quarterback the next couple plays?
That's what you're hoping for. That's what you're planning for. It's a little risk reward, right? You're leaving your guys on an island back there in man coverage. But you take the chance that you get to the quarterback, and so he gets completion here. Congratulations. Keep coming at him, and hopefully it pays off by the end of the game that you're starting to get to him while still able to cover on the back end.
New plan, feed Travis.
From the other side of the field. Here's first and 10. On first down, right back to Etienne. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Lawrence will throw. He'll get this off to Etienne. And he'll be marked out right at the 20-yard line.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Looking to throw again on second down. Lawrence. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Trevor Lawrence throwing accurate pass challenge. Impossible. I don't know how his guy got in front of my receiver, though, when he was behind him and had the step behind him. Like, I don't get how, like, he caught up to him. Because, like, how did you lose the step in the first place? Anyways, I'm going to come back, so it doesn't matter.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. Etienne bringing in another one. And some room to maneuver. And on this one, he'll get to the 15.
How am I getting caught from behind with a running back with like 90-something speed or something like that? Like, that's nuts.
43 yards. The offense has to love that, because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other, because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
On 2nd and 10, Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence, please, for the love of your life, throw an accurate pass challenge. It's so insanely impossible.
This defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, it's Lawrence. He'll drop this one off with Etienne. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the 1st. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Facing this big first-half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. And he's brought
Please,
down.
Trevor, throw the ball, man.
It's a sack and a turnover on downs. On 1st down, it's gone. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Full of run show Fatukasi in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. On the return, here's Agnew. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. Around the NFL, they're into the 2nd quarter in the Meadowlands. And an early advantage in that one for the Giants. The playoff picture starting to come into focus. We'll keep you updated on that one as we go along, and the other scores from around the league. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. following the pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll find Etienne out of the backfield.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Brandon, you know, this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
They go play action with Lawrence.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
That was the greatest dot that Trevor Lawrence has ever done in his life, I think.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Jaguars are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Perky with the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And with a 21-7 lead already in their hip pocket, probably not a time to get too creative or inventive here. We'll see.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis.
If I score on this drive, I'm coming back.
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports.
And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Etienne up the middle. 79 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Aiden Hutchinson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
And they need to work.
I'm in shambles, is all I can say, sadly.
2nd and 19.
They go play action now. Lawrence. And this throw incomplete.
Why is he running a drag route 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage?
I'm sure that was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Now Lawrence. He's got a man complete. And he has a big
Dodge City boys. Dodge City boys.
A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
On first down, Lawrence.
Caught on the right side by Jones. And some room to work. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with ETN.
And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Now Lawrence.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Evan Ingram, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Jaguars are back within a score.
Parkey adds the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game.
And that's caught inside the 35.
Hawkinson just mossed Chris Harris.
Detroit.
Why is this game just fucking good, man?
Touchdown pass of the afternoon.
And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead with the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Parker. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense? Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
On second and a couple, Lawrence. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass.
Is that a joke, man? Like, that's such a joke.
And you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Lawrence. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. That's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
A third-quarter score now from MetLife Stadium. And the Giants
If I had just had slightly better receivers, and if Trevor Lawrence could just make one pass in his entire life, I would be fine.
Offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
They'll fake the give. Now gone. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Third and long. It's gone. He's airing it out for Williams. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Put the setting on play ball just for them to swat it all the time. It's nuts.
They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Agnew now to return. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first.
I have no receivers that can get separation. Like, they all stink.
Continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking him.
Well, that's the third.
And then Jamal Agnew didn't even jump for the ball, man.
And the
But when he throws an interception, my guys just smack it down. But I throw that, and my guy won't even jump to contest the ball. It's like just crazy to me.
Feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Ready.
On the option to give to Swift here. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. That's a gain of 6 on the first down run.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against us?
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked.
Chad Muma
in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man.
So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needed to come up with something here on 3rd and long.
They'll set up to throw. He's got a man.
My guy won't even jump for the ball, man. But he gets that?
They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers.
Tackle made by Devin Lloyd, the linebacker. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
On 2nd and 9, Goff. And Sharp pulls it in.
Again?
And he's going to have another
Again.
as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 44-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now Goff. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The Lions on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. Goff now looks to throw. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Chad Muma
in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career.
My defense is killing him. If I could just score a touchdown, man.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
At their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. To throw again is Lawrence. And this is intercepted.
Dear God, if Trevor Lawrence could throw one fucking accurate pass in his life, man.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And they take a knee. And they will take a knee here. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Like and subscribe if you fucking want to watch that stupid ass fucking shit again. Adios, slimes. Thanks for watching, Braden. Yeah, it's crazy I only lost by 2 scores. I should have won this fucking game, but oh well. You live and you learn, and